Hey, what is up guys? It is SgamingR here bringing you the fourth episode of my Skyrim playthrough. Sorry, not the fourth, the fifth episode of my Skyrim playthrough. Right now, as of now, we have just entered Bleak Falls dungeon, Bleak Falls Barrow. It is our first technical dungeon, and straight off the bat, we'll see these two bandits down somewhere down the end of this little caveway here. You can go ahead and take them out. I don't know how that was sneak damage, considering she was running at me, and it must have detected me. But I'm not one to complain. Just go ahead. You can use your bow, or you can just run and approach them. As you'll notice, there's already dead bandits here, which is direct proof that someone has already been here. Which is not. It works both ways in Skyrim. It could be good or it could be bad. As you'll see later on in another main quest, we'll come across a dungeon where things are already dead, and that is bad. Okay. So you can loot the already dead bandits. There are quite, and as you know, gold, not iron arrows, help a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and take them. There is a chest here, and I attempt to unlock it, and get snapped on the first try. Then I find the point here, just twist it a little bit, and successfully unlock it. 73 gold for a small novice chest. That's pretty awesome. Make sure you guys unlock that chest. It helps, you know. All the gold helps. Any gold you can get. I even take search every single Barrow urn, as you see right here, and all the urns for gold. Even though it's like I'm looting the dead, but you know. It's gold. You gotta do what you gotta do for gold in Skyrim. Anyway, it's a pretty simple, straightforward path. Although there was that other way there, and you could have gone there, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I just wasn't feeling it, but you guys probably should, because exploring dungeons is what's awesome about Skyrim. And even seeing that now, I feel like I should go back to Bleak Falls Barrow. So there was some shelves there. You could take some potions. I actually think I forgot one. Now looking back at it, I was such a noob back here. Anyway, you'll notice this little guard here. I'm gonna stay hidden because I want you guys to see what happens to him. The next room is technically our first puzzle in Skyrim. He pulls the lever and gets eradicated by some hidden mechanism, an arrow to the heart. Or I don't know, did he take an arrow? Whatever. Anyway, what we have to do here is match these pillars to the ones at the top. Sorry guys if I went too fast for you. Crap, I think I did go too fast. If you guys could just rewind and look at the pillars on the top there. It's different for everyone, but you just have to match the design to the one at the top. There's a book there after you open the door. So open pickpocket. If you're still having trouble with that door, or just leave a comment and I'll help you with it. I might just make another video going back there and showing how to do that. Anyway, right here I do my first level up from level 1 to level 2. What a big achievement, considering there's 81 levels in this game. Whenever you level up, you get a perk, 1 perk increase. For some reason, I didn't choose to do it right then, but I'll do it later. There's no point in just doing this. This lever is pretty useless right here. You can just leave the door open, but you're never going to be coming out that way again, unless you really want to. But there's just an easier exit once you get to the end of the dungeon. Okay, so we come across a couple of skeevers here, which are these little rat-like creatures. Keep in mind, I heard that thing just flew. Keep in mind that these things sometimes attack you, and if you're not fast enough to kill them, they'll run away and then come back later and attack you again from behind, which can be kind of scary if you're playing at 2 o'clock at night with headphones. Anyhow, for some reason the clairvoyance wasn't detecting, and this happens occasionally, you know, it's alright, it's just a slight glitch. Just keep on following, and then you'll come to this doorway or this entrance that has a bunch of spider webs here. I was just waiting for my magicka to regenerate, because right here is going to be our technical boss fight, I guess if you want to call it. Here it's a wounded frostbite spider, which is going to be attacking us, or we're going to be fighting it. So honestly, my strategy is just swing the hell out of it, and then when you have magicka, just shoot it with fire. I do use a potion here because I don't want to just die. I do use 2 actually. It's quite a waste. I could have used 1 and still survived. I may have even had to not use a potion because remember, guys, potions are really useful. You want to try to save them. Anyway, right here, this guy Arvel the Swift is the guy who has the golden claw, the object Lucan Valerius is looking for. So this is a pretty interesting part, actually. I went both ways. I helped him down, and then he starts running away. So you can burn the webs, and then honestly just cut him down. Like it's a pun because they say cut Arvel down, as in cut Arvel down from the spider webs, but then cut him down as in kill him. Because he'll run away anyway, and you really need to get that golden claw. Once you kill him, just loot him for the golden claw. In the next room, we got some burial urns. Remember to keep on searching these things. Also get the getting the soul gems, very useful for later on when we need to practice enchanting or train our enchanting. Now the reason I wait here is to restore magicka and stamina, and I do that quite a bit in this game when I get lazy. And here we go with our first ever skeleton undead fight. Now be careful of that door. It'll just come swinging out of nowhere if you step on that circular button on the bottom there. And unfortunately, here's my first fail. A death against Draugrs. It's very lame. I do believe I die here. Yes. It is quite lame. But the technique, the basic technique for fighting them, very simple. All you have to do is swing. Oh wait, no, I don't die here. It's in the next part with the Draugrs. It's okay. I didn't really feel like cutting the video because it's only 14:51, so I can still directly upload to YouTube. Once you kill the Draugrs or Draugrs, however you want to pronounce it, go ahead and loot them. Each of them have special weapons: ancient Nord bows, ancient Nord arrows. I don't know why I stepped on that again. I could clearly see it. I must have been like half retarded when I was playing this. I guess I didn't see the button, but now I do. Anyway, here's our next little room with the Draugrs. Some more Draugrs. I should have healed more. And remember, guys, you always start off in Skyrim with a healing spell called healing. You just go to magic and equip it or favorite, whatever you want to do. It's very useful. Healing, it's called. And right here, unfortunately, I get smacked. That's why I should have used the healing spell. And I'll learn that later on in the game. Because obviously, this isn't my first Elder Scrolls game, but still, it's a new Elder Scrolls game. It's a new game in general. At this point, I was still getting used to it. But now looking back at this, I realize how much of a noob I was. Anyway, Draugrs are really easy at our level. Even at level 2 or level 1, if you didn't manage to level up when I did. These things are very easy. Even as they're coming out of their coffins, I just burn them with flames before they can even stand up. And then I'm using a one-handed weapon, but if you guys are using two-handed, then you can just keep on swinging normally. Or what I do is I hold R1, which is the attack button on the PS3. And it creates for a super powerful attack, or it's not super powerful, but more powerful. Actually, yeah, guys, it looks like we respawned here back in that room with the swinging door. That's alright. Anyway, back to the stamina attack. Sorry, the power attack. It uses stamina though. As you see right there, I just used it and my stamina had dropped. But it does more damage. And it takes longer to load, but as you can see, I literally wiped out, I'd say like 5/8 of his health, or just trying to be exact or something. These cutscenes are pretty epic. I just kind of smashed his neck back. Remember to search these guys, because they always seem to have gold ranging from 4 to 11. And it all adds up in the end, even as little as it may seem. This part's pretty easy. Go ahead and just run through. And unfortunately there, as you see in the top left corner, I attracted a disease called rattles. And I didn't know about this until the 20th friggin' episode or something. And remember, diseases in Skyrim are bad, not good to get. If you do happen to get a disease in Skyrim, first thing you should do is go to one of the 9 holds. You know, the closest one from here would be Whiterun, even though I haven't even found Whiterun yet, so I guess I couldn't really know about this. I didn't even know what Rattles was, but to check if you have a disease, go to the menu, go to Magic, and scroll all the way down to Active Effects. Good active effects, magical active effects. Sorry, I've done like 5 commentaries in a row. My mouth is like, whoosh. Or like 2 commentaries, but I don't know. I'm exaggerating. Okay, so the magical effects that are in white are good magical effects, one that help you, and the ones that are in red are diseases. So Rattles is a disease, so it would be in red. Anyway, you would go to one of the 9 holes, the closest from here being Whiterun. Obviously, I don't want to go until I clear this dungeon, because that would just be a waste. That dragger freaked me out. It just came out of nowhere. I didn't really notice it. All this purple stuff on the ground is oil. Remember, you can light it up with some flames, as I do right here. Managed to get the flames and take out this guy and this guy. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. So you go to a hold and then you go to the local shrine there, and then just go all the way to the end of the temple normally and just pray at the shrine, and your diseases should go away. You'll see this later on once I get to the 20th playthrough or something, when I see my Rattles for the first time and decide to get rid of it. I was actually looking at a forum, and then all of a sudden somehow the topic of disease in Skyrim came up, and then I was like, oh crap, let me check if I have a disease. Anyway, what Rattles does is it makes your stamina regenerate slower. So hence a lot of waiting I did to get my stamina back to 100. Waiting, spamming it's called. Anyway, just keep on following it. It's a very simple path. I got really lucky there. Just smacked him without even having to do any damage. Just keep following the dungeon. It's a very simple path. If you get stuck, just follow exactly what I did. You can't really get stuck unless you're under 10 years old or something. I don't really know. Honestly, I'll admit, before I bought this game, I'm gonna say in August or something, I thought I wasn't gonna buy it because it was gonna be like scary and shit. I don't know. It's pretty lame of me, but it's actually a great game. It's not scary or anything. The only part where I was like legitimately scared from Skyrim was when you turn around and something's like running after you. That's the only freaky part, I guess you could say. And then all of a sudden it yells, and then oh god. No, but this game is awesome. The only reason why it's probably mature is obviously all the gore and the fact that it's very, very graphic, very medieval-like. You can get married. I don't know. I take this little side route here. You don't have to go down here, but I choose to because there's a chest here, and I want to unlock it. So yeah, you would just follow that path down and then just run across the little tiny river, and right there I get a really useful item which I use. I didn't even notice this, but I think up here I decided to see what it is. It is valuable, the most valuable item I've received so far, not as in now, but as in during the time of this, while I was in this dungeon, during the time of this. I don't know why I didn't even notice it. I was like, oh, you know, there's some boots, iron boots of hauling. Although they're iron, not steel, it's okay. Right here I decided to check them out. I see iron boots of hauling, 868 value. Carrying capacity increased by 30 points. It's like, holy shit. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this commentary. It was pretty simple, straightforward through the dungeon. This was Skyrim Playthrough 5, brought to you by SgamingR, and stay tuned for Skyrim Playthrough 6, which I'll hopefully be able to upload right after this.